I built a pay-as-you-go API that you can store data or retrieve data for a small, up to like a fraction of a cent for cost, and you pay as you go. You don't have to put up any large amount of money just to get started. So this is just a demo. Now, the amounts are very small, and when I say small, I'm talking about less than a cent per API. And I'm just going to give you a demo of how it works. We're in my sandbox here, and we're just going to show the API where the data is going to go. On the left hand side, it's going to go to this database here, and the data that we are going to put in is going to be on this screen here. So I'm just going to make this smaller here, and for this testing I'll go to API test. It's not going to be anything here, but as you can see, there's no sign in, no registration. This, I already have some tokens at my address here, my home address, which is when you first visit the site, it's going to give you it's going to convert your IP address into an actual address where you can transfer tokens to. And as you can see, I already have about 3,000 tokens here at my address. But let's say if you wanted a different address, you could type in something simple or something complicated, so you'll have your own address. You can just type in something like Mike Jones 2021, and it'll generate an address that you can send funds to at whatever time. But if you did send funds to, it'll reflect the amount of tokens that you sent. We are going to upload some data to this database, and it's going to charge a small amount of tokens here. So when we do it, right now it's at 3034, and when we put in some data, this is some data we are testing, and let me show you the database. It just has 2 entries in at this point. And once we make that transaction, it's going to update our database. So we're just going to hit send. This is the transaction. We can see how much we were charged by going to, there's several different ways to do this. We can look up this transaction ID, or we can go back to API test, hit search, and we will see our transaction right here. You see this is some data we are testing, and we can go ahead and click on the transaction ID right here. Well, this was about, and it sent the change back to our initial address. And let's go take a look at our database. So now our database has been updated. This is some data we are testing. So we can also do this in reverse as well. So you can go and fetch data and display it as well. So, and the amounts are adjustable. You can determine however much you want to charge for your APIs. And that's it. That's the demo. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.